Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Here I have a Philco model PT25 that sad shape, but here's the case. It just the knobs are holding it on because where the screws go to hold it on, they were broken off. It's like Bakelite. Definitely looks like Bakelite. It's not plastic. Even though the book says plastic, it is not. And this one here was missing, this middle screw. So the only thing that was holding on was the knobs. That's the way I got it at the flea market. So I started on, here's the cover. It looks in pretty good shape. And then the speaker cloth. So I'm thinking this is alright. I'm going to get me a new case for it. I don't know how this goes this way. Yeah, so that's the way it looks. Yeah, just the knobs was holding it radio on, and it doesn't work. So I already started on it. Here's the top of it. It's a American 5 with the loctite tubes. That's where you read on and off, and you switch. Speaker had a little rip in it. It just cracked, if you will. So I threw some glue on that already. It's still drying, but I started on it already, and let me see what I did. I turn it this way. I think it'd be best. Let me get this pencil. This is the external antenna. I got the schematic for it. It's for a PT25 and a PT27. This is Beaver. The 40 microfarad in the schematic shows 20. So I replaced the company already. A .05 right here, and right here, .015 I think it was. No, that was a .0. No, .01. That's a .01. So this is the second IF right here. The second coil. It's open type, but there's adjustments on the top. Very hard to get to. You'd have to have that tuning capacitor, pretty much all the way closed to get in there. If it was anyway like that, you're not going to get them. So that's going to be a little tricky. Okay. Seems to be okay. I don't know why. I didn't try it. These are an overkill. Should be 20 microfarads according to the print. So all I gotta do is change one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one on the top where the coil's at. That would be the antenna coil, because this is the oscillating coil. So the antenna coil's on top. But yeah, there's not much to do. I checked these resistors as I'm going along. They're in tolerance, so we leave them. Wire is rubber, but it seems to be in good shape. It's not brittle. I might find some later. Yeah, I'll continue checking the resistors as I go along. I put a my audio generator on it, and on the primary, and I got a real slight sound from it. Well, that's because I'm going through the field coil thing, so that's to be expected. So other than that, I don't think they did anything to change these two caps.
Okay.
I think it's 53 here. I don't touch anything else with it. Yeah, 58. 58 you're not getting. And this one should be 175. 179. That's good there. This one's a little high. But I think it's good. 58, 10% of 50 is 5. That's 10% right there. Should be fine. For that candle. 10%. Otherwise, if it wasn't no good, I would have had to put a chassis mount in there. So that was good. So basically, all I gotta do is just place the filters with the correct ones, 20s. Finish up the capacitors, and any resistors that may be out of tolerance. That capacitor back in there is going to have to be. I'm going to take the pointer off. This plate here, dial plate. So that'll give me a chance to clean it off a little bit. Yeah, so here's that little resistor, resistor capacitor. And you can see it back in there. And this antenna wire is not original. I took the tape off of it. And they soldered it on there. I'm not going to use the same cord. Okay, this Philco model PT25. I shotgunned it. I didn't see that it's all that complicated. Or if it works. If it works, because I took and just got this cord on. And how was that? Well, anywho, I got the cord wrapped around my foot and knocked this whole chassis down on the ground. Tube came out. So much for locked was right. So I guess we could try it. Maybe I take this cardboard off. I did put a new antenna on and that capacitor back there, so here's all the stuff. There's only one resistor that needed changed. Let's see, so I got the 40s out of there and put 20s, so 1, 2, 3, 8 capacitors. Wait, so let me get this off. We're going to try it. I dropped it. I don't know now. Heck with it. It's going to come off anyway. Oh no, look what I did. I took a lick. I'm going to take that back off and there's where I dropped it. Doggone it. I'll clean that up. It's a wonder I didn't put a hole in the speaker. Yeah, I just now noticed that. That's where it fell. And this little... I got some of these. Came out of there. Well, that's what I did. Hopefully that's the worst of it. So what I did, besides butcher it, that's the first time I dropped something off my workbench in ages, is I took, here's the two 20s in here. What is that? Weird. So I took the 220s and put them in here and got the 40s out, and then I changed all the existing capacitors and one resistor. Nothing really to see. Power cord's in. So we're gonna try it. Should get some knobs. So where did I go with those knobs? I don't even hold back there with an old broken cabinet, I think. Or did I? Yeah. I've got the cabinet coming in. So I just want to get this stop interference. It doesn't even touch those controls. Doggone it, why did I could bend that back. Hopefully. It's going so good. Okay, it's off. Let me plug this into the variac. Don't think we need this anymore. Really? It's one I didn't break that pointer. Maybe something else broke, I don't know. Alright, let's give it a shot. I might have to stretch this antenna out. So I put a new antenna on it and I put T-trick on it, not friction tape. Well, it help if I turn on the variac. See what kind of voltage we got this morning. 117. Okay, she's lighting up. I need some static. I don't even know if these tubes are any good. The one took a flop, popped out of there. All right. Now we got it at 900 kilohertz. All right, let's get this antenna out. Hopefully. Nothing. Wait a minute. Ah, I'm so stupid. I got it on pause.
You can see the red light all this distance. They're having a beano of some kind.
There it is.
I've been your diplomatic address.
Oh, it works. Took a beating, keeps on working. I can't believe I dented that dial. It was so nice and clean and everything.
Now let's see. Suspect. Here we are. I'll tell you better after you tell me what brought you to a place that no one has lived in for 10 years. Did you ever
Uh-oh.
from a dead man? Did you? No, I can. How do you know the man's dead? Because
this
they're all
is?
dead. Every last one of them. Dead and under the ground, where they can't be hurt any longer. Look. There's the
That
summer
shouldn't do
house
that.
where Jerry came. There are the windows of the
Now,
library.
what is this? Really? I was wondering.
Confounded light.
I'll have to figure
The windows
work on
glazed,
that.
don't it?
loose.
care in the world.
What is that? I hear it is funny. Why is this? That's weird. There it is. Something here, I think. Get my specs on. Maybe I gotta do a. Is it? Yeah, I can see it sparking. Cold siren joint, my friends. Okay. I got the dent out of this after I dropped it. It took a little of the paint off, but you're not going to see that. The dial cover. I won't even go over that. That's not going to be seen, so that's good. And I resoldered the power cord. Now what I want to do? Got my case in. 4 days. Not bad. I got the back cover with it too. This is all good. It's dirty. It's got to be cleaned. Lace this all together. For some reason, though, I don't know. I guess they're the same amount of weight. Yeah. I got the back to it too here. It needs to be stiffened up and it's in poor shape. But all I got to do is throw in some cardboard, glue it down, stiffeners, you know, all around it, and it'll be fine. So I got the back, got the cover. I'm not sure the model. It says PT. Yeah, it's about the same. What's the difference? Okay, this one's got. Yeah, the fronts are different. But that's okay. So this is not a PT25, this one. PT27 or 20 something. It's not a 25. Because this is definitely PT25. And couldn't use that. So all I gotta do is just clean this one up. Really good for, I think I'll clean it up before I put it, naturally before I put it in there. But I mean to clean the outside up. Sides. Some of the bottom. And put my radio in it. Looks like there was a piece of paper there or something. I don't want to scratch it. It's not the top. I don't worry about it. Yeah. Looks like they had some leaky capacitors or something in here. Okay. Philco PT25 is in this new cabinet. It's different, but the radio will fit nicely.
I know, dear. I'm sorry. But I do hate to see you.
I'll be back. It'll always be on the coast 3 months.
It isn't that. It's just a trick.
Works great for something 85 years old.
I wish you weren't driving.
Oh, Mother, there you go again. People do it every day.
I know, but you'll be careful, won't you? Promise me you'll be extra careful. Don't fall asleep, or drive fast, or pick up any strangers on the road.
Oh, gosh. I think I was still 17 here, you two.
Oh. And why? I mean, as soon as you get to Hollywood, won't you, son?
Of course I will. Don't you worry. It ain't going to happen. It's 8 days of perfectly simple driving on smooth, decent, civilized roads. With a hot dog, a hamburger stand, everything. even the loneliness seemed like a lark. I reckoned without him. Crossing Brooklyn Bridge,
Driving a car so you hear the noise.
I saw a man leaning against the cables. He seemed to be waiting for a lift. There were spots of fresh rain.
I did notice this little hairline crack right here. After I cleaned it, so I glued it inside with some super glue. Hey, at least it's a radio that's held on with its bolts now, instead of just by knobs. For an 85-year-old radio, it deserves a newer cabinet.
Beat me to the skyway and let him off. I didn't stop for him. Then late that night,
Transitone, Philco, Transitone. There's a lot of models like this. This era. With Transitone.
when I saw him, standing under an arc light by the side of the road, I'd seen quite distinctly the bag, the cap, even the spots of fresh rain padded over his shoulders.
Well, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching.